Yes. Good morning, everyone. 12th class Business Studies, Chapter 11, Marketing. We were doing. So till now, we have done meaning of marketing, features of marketing, functions of marketing, marketing management, and yesterday's topic was marketing management concepts. Marketing management concepts or philosophies. Functions of marketing already we had done. Okay, so now you people are able to know about everything about marketing. What is marketing? How what are the functions of marketing? What a manager performs while performing marketing. So now my question is to some people that suppose you want to launch a product. Okay, so what type of decisions you will be taking while launching a product? For what factors, for what things you will be considering? Suppose you have to launch a product like in your marketing file or your business studies project. So what type of decisions you must be taking? Just start giving me answer in chat box, beta. Yes, very good, Himanshu. Advertising. So in the initial stage, Himanshu, you will be just doing advertising. First of all, you will have to think about the product. Okay, so what important decisions while launching a product or while producing a product a manufacturer, a producer has to take? Yes, yes, very good. You can give me answer in chat box. Yes, Ankita, I am unmuting you. Ankita, I have unmuted you.
Yes, ma'am.
So what you will decide about the product? What important
First
things?
of all, I will do research and find which kind of product is in demand in the market.
Very good.
Then I will do the designing of my product according to the needs of the market
Very
and the
good.
people.
Design. Very good. What
Ma'am,
else?
then uh, I will test it on few people whether they are liking it or not, and find the drawbacks.
So this testing you will be doing after designing the product or before? That will be done before, no?
Yes,
Once you
ma'am.
have finalized the design, then you will be just producing the product. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
What
okay,
else?
ma'am. After designing, I will start producing it.
Yes, production. Yes, Ishita. I have unmuted you, Ishita.
Yes, ma'am.
So Ankita has told me all these points, that research, design, production of the product. Suppose the product is now produced, it is ready. Then what else you will be deciding about the product?
Ma'am, we will be deciding about the channels of distribution, its transportation,
Yes,
warehousing.
very good. Channels of distribution. Very good. Then Piyush, just a minute, Ishita. Piyush, you can also tell me. Piyush Vatwani, I have unmuted you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Channels of
Yes,
distribution.
ma'am.
Then what else?
मैम चेक कर सकते हैं कि अगर हम ये प्रॉफिट पर कर रहे हैं, if the production is going on at a profitable rate.
So profitable means what you need to do to know about the profit. Yes, Ishita, what do you need to do to know about the profits? When the profits will come?
Have to set its price and then compare it with the cost.
Very good. Pricing. This is known as pricing. So this decision will be taken before deciding the channels of distribution. Okay. Then what else? Now your product is ready. You have priced it. It is available in the market through the channels of distribution, but customers are not coming. Vaishali, what you will say? Vaishali.
Yes, ma'am.
Customers are not coming to buy the product. So what is
Ma'am,
required? Yes.
हम product को advertise करेंगे.
Yes, very good. Advertising. So all these are the basic steps which you people require to launch a product, deciding, finding out the need of the customer, then designing the product, deciding the size, features, quality of the product, what features, what technical specifications will be there in your product. Then you will be starting the production of the product. After doing the production, you will be deciding the pricing, at what prices the product will be sold, then how the product will be made available in the market so that the customers are able to get it at their doorstep. So channels of distribution decision will be taken, and most important decision is the promotion of the product. Promotion. Why this is important? Because your product is new in the market and customers don't know about your product. So it is very much important to inform the consumers about your product, that your product is available in the market at these shops at this price, and these are the features and quality of your product. So you are doing the promotional efforts. Promotional efforts means convincing the consumers, prospective consumers, to buy your product so that you are able to earn profit. So combinedly, all these things, all these decisions, whatever we have discussed here is known as marketing mix. So this is our today's topic, marketing mix, in which we will be taking all those important decisions which are regarding a product. So today's topic is marketing mix. Yes, marketing mix. So what is marketing mix? Right now we have discussed each and everything about the marketing mix. So you can write the definition. Marketing mix, write down everyone. It's an easy definition. So you have seen that while deciding the launching of the product, we have considered the 4 important things about the product, then the price of the product, then the promotion of the product, then the place. Channels of distribution in marketing is known as place, how the product will be made available from the place of production to the place of consumption. So basically, these are known as 4 Ps. 4 Ps. What 4 Ps? Product, price, place, and promotion. These 4 Ps are very important for every manufacturer, for every seller, and combination of all these 4 Ps is known as marketing mix. So marketing mix refers to combination of 4 Ps. 4 Ps means product, price, place, promotion, and they are separately known as product mix, price mix, place mix, and promotion mix. So this is the rest half of the chapter. In the rest half of the chapter, we will be doing all these 4 mix in detail. Clear? Yes. So marketing mix is a set of 4 decisions which needs to be taken before launching any product. It refers to the set of actions or tactics that a company uses to promote its brand or product in the market. These 4 Ps combinedly known as marketing mix. You can make a diagram like this. Marketing mix in center, then you can divide the circle in 4 parts and you can write product mix, price mix, promotion mix, place mix. Every P is important for getting the profit. It means beginning from the production of the product to the selling of the product. Marketing mix efforts are done. So you can write the definition. Marketing mix is the set of marketing tools. These 4 Ps are known as marketing tools. So marketing mix is the set of marketing tools that the firm uses to pursue its marketing objectives in a target market. Wherever we are talking about the marketing, then every time target market is focused, because market is very large and we cannot satisfy the whole market need at a time. So we need to find out, we need to decide the target market. Target market means the section or the segment of the market which needs a manufacturer wants to satisfy. So every time we are focusing on target market. Clear? So these 4 P combinedly known as marketing mix. Product mix, price mix, place mix, and promotion mix. So you can see in this diagram that marketing mix refers to 4 P's, and in this diagram all the 4 P's are shown. Like here you can see the product mix. Product mix means chain of the products, which type of products the company is selling, whether it is a single product company or a multi-product company. So suppose that ITC Limited is dealing in food products, cigarettes, lifestyle retailing, and education and stationery. So it is the product mix of ITC. Then pricing, whatever the price will be decided, keeping in mind the cost of the product. So that decision will be taking while doing price mix. Then channels of distribution, how the product will be made available in the market, from manufacturer to the wholesaler to the retailer to the customer. Then finally the promotion mix. Promotion mix means what the steps or the actions will be taken by the manufacturer to promote the products. Promote the product means to convince the consumer to buy the products, because we can see that nowadays there is a lot of competition in the market. So to face the cutthroat competition, promotion is very much required. So for doing promotion of the products, various tools can be used by the seller, like personal selling, direct marketing, advertising, public relation, sales. So all these we will be studying in detail while doing all these topics separately, individually. Okay. So marketing mix, in this diagram, you can see that in short, I'm telling you what important decisions are taken in all 4 mix. Like in product, so while deciding the product mix, we will be considering about the quality of the product, features, design, shape, style, brand, packaging, label, services, warranties. So all these decisions, if any company is taking all these decisions, means it is working on product mix. After working on product mix, it will be deciding the price of the product. So in pricing, it has to keep in mind certain factors. Pricing strategy, different strategies are there. So what strategy it will be taking, like it will be considering the competitor's price, or it will be considering its own price apart from the competitor. So different strategies are there. What will be the discount? What will be the allowances? What will be the payment period granted to the debtors so that we are getting back our money? Credit items, handling charges, packaging charges, everything will be decided. Sometimes handling and packing charges are included in price. So in that case, it is written all inclusive. Sometimes you need to pay some extra amount for the packaging. Then in place mix, different decisions are taken by, what will be the channels of distribution, direct channel, indirect channel, what will be the locations where the warehousing will be there, what will be the inventory, what will be the levels of inventory, transportation, which mode of transportation the business will be using. So all these decisions are taken in place mix. Then promotion, different methods are there for promotion. So which method you are going to adopt? You will be using a single method or multi methods, a combination of different methods like advertising, personal selling, sales promotion, publicity, public relations, displays, credit cards. These are the promotional schemes. So you can use any one of them or a combination of them. So now we will be discussing, this was all about the marketing mix in short. Now we will be discussing all the 4 P's in detail. So the first P is product mix. Product mix, I have already told you, refers to all important decisions which a firm has to take in regard to a product. So whenever a firm is going to launch a product, so most important decision is taken in product mix. In product mix, we are deciding about the quality, size, shape, design, model, color. It means what will be the quality of your product, what will be the design, what will be the shape of your product. Your product will be available in which sizes, small, large, 100 gram, 50 grams, sachet, 1 kg, 2 kg packings, what will be the packaging of the product. So all these decisions are taken in product mix. Majorly 3 important decisions are taken in product mix. So that is the branding, packaging, and labeling. Apart from these designing, everything is decided in product mix, but important 3 decisions are taken in product mix. What are the important 3 decisions? Branding, packaging, labeling. So you must know the meaning of product here also. What is a product? Product does not mean only goods. Product means goods and services both. Whenever we are talking about product, it means goods and services. Product includes goods as well as services. Like banks are not selling any goods, they are selling their services. So whatever plan they are having, they will be telling you that this is the plan for our product. Insurance companies are also selling their services. So whenever they will be introducing any plan to you, they will be telling you that this is our product. These are the features of our product. It means they are not selling any good, they are selling their services. So it is a combination of tangible and intangible attributes. One more definition you can give, that product is a bundle of utilities. So utility is not a new term for you people. Already you are familiar in 11th class with the word utility. So utility is a want satisfying power. So product means want satisfying power of a particular thing. Yes, Pulkit, your video is turning off again and again. Should I remove you? Yes. So product is a bundle of utilities. Bundle of utilities means the want satisfying power. If anything has any want satisfying power, it means that is a product, whether it is tangible or it is intangible. So today we'll start only with the branding. All these are the individual topics. So today I'm going to start only with the branding. One more important thing I want to tell you, that is, wait a minute. Why we are purchasing any product? Because it has a want satisfying power. So every product has 3 functions to satisfy the want. Which 3 functions? It's a very important 1 marker question. 3 functions are there, or we can say product is giving 3 type of benefits. Just because of those benefits, we are intended to buy the product. So first benefit is functional benefit. Functional benefit. Second benefit is psychological benefit. Third benefit is social benefit. So every product has these 3 benefits or these 3 functions. Only then the consumer will be intended or persuaded to buy the product. If any of the product is not having any of these benefits, then the product cannot be sold in the market. So functional benefit means the basic function of the product, which actually satisfy the need, basic need of the consumer. Suppose you are going to purchase a phone, mobile phone, or suppose bike. You want to purchase a bike. So what is the functional benefit of the bike? That is the transportation. Or what is the functional benefit of a mobile? That is the communication. So this is the functional benefit. Okay. So what will be the psychological benefit? Psychological benefit means psychological benefit means need for prestige. Suppose you have purchased KTM, Royal Enfield. So that are the name of the brand of the little bit expensive bikes. So in that case, if you are want to have a special sports bike, in that case you will be having a psychological need satisfaction that yes, I am having this particular bike, others are having normal bike. So that will be fulfilling your prestige need, or we can say esteem need. Suppose your parents have given you that expensive bike, in that case among your friends you will feel highly prestigious that I am having this expensive bike but others are not having. So it will be giving you psychological satisfaction. So all the products, basic models don't satisfy this need. That's why whenever any product is launched, then it is launched specifically in the automobile sector, basic model, then higher model, then the super higher model. 3-4 models are there, and according to the need and according to the affordability, customers can buy those products. Then the social need. Social benefit means acceptance from the society. Acceptance from society. So if you are having an expensive product or a better product than the others, then a social group will be accepting you. Suppose you have joined a college. You are very much new there. No one knows you. And if you are having a very expensive car or sports bike or very expensive mobile, then the group will accept you and they will make you friend. Sometimes it happens, not always. So that is the social benefit. A group from society will be giving you acceptance. They will be accepting you as your neighbor, as your friend, as your loved one, anything. So every product, so while deciding or while launching the product, the manufacturer has to see that all these three functions should be there in your product. So suppose all the products cannot be expensive because cannot be affordable for all. So they can buy the functional benefit product only, which is the basic model of the product. Psychological means that will be fulfilling your esteem need or prestige need. Then social acceptance from the society. A group of society will be accepting you. It means it should be not beyond the social welfare, according to the social welfare. So the next important decision which you will be taking. So now come to the three important decisions of the product mix. I told you branding, packaging, and labeling. So the first important decision is branding. So what is branding? Three terms are related to branding. Branding, brand. Further, brand is divided in two parts. All these are one marker question. Brand mark and brand name. And trademark. All these are the related terms with branding, trademark. Yes. So brand. Can anyone tell me the meaning of brand? What is brand? We will discuss branding later on. First, we will be deciding, we will be explaining these basic terms. Anyone? Brand. Many brand names you have heard. जितने भी आप products use करते हैं वो सारे branded ही products होते हैं. आप toothpaste use करते हैं तो आपने जैसे suppose Colgate खरीदा, आपने cold drink पीना है तो आपने suppose Pepsi लिया, ठीक है. आपके पास गाड़ी है तो suppose आपने BMW लिया, आपके पास phone है तो आपने Apple लिया. What are all these? Yes, what are all these? These are the brand. These are the brand. और पेप्सी की बॉटल पर आपने देखा होगा एक रेड एंड ब्लू बॉल होती है ना. ऑडी आपने कार लिया तो उस पे रिंग्स बने होते हैं. एप्पल के फोन पे एक हाफ जो है एप्पल बना होता है. सो डिफरेंट मार्क्स आर देयर, सो दैट इज द ब्रांड मार्क. आपने मर्सिडीज बेंज लिया तो उस पे स्टार बना होता है, ठीक है. आपने एयर इंडिया का लोगो देखा है, उस पे एक जो है महाराजा का साइन होता है एयर इंडिया के लोगो. ऐसे ही अगर आप नाइक का प्रोडक्ट खरीदते हैं तो आपको एक एरो का साइन मिलता है. वुडलैंड का प्रोडक्ट आप खरीदते हैं तो एक ट्री बना होता है, ठीक है. तो व्हाट इज नाइक? दैट इज द ब्रांड नेम. एंड व्हाट इज दिस एरो साइन? दैट इज द ब्रांड मार्क. सो दिस साइन कैन नॉट बी स्पोकन बट दिस ब्रांड नेम कैन बी स्पोकन. सो ब्रांड इज अ combination. You can write everyone. Brand is a combination of sign, symbol. Brand is a combination of sign, symbol, design, term, or name. Anything can be there or a combination. Brand is a combination of name, term, design, sign, symbol. Why we are using brand name? To differentiate the goods and services of a seller from the competitors. So brand, what is brand? Brand is a term, name, design, symbol, or combination to differentiate the goods and services of a seller from the competitors. As you can see that many competitors are there. So if we are not doing the branding of our product, then we will not able to sell. Suppose you want to buy a TV. Okay, you want to buy a TV. So TV is the two type of name are there of a product. Which two type? Generic name and brand name. Generic name, again one marker question. What is generic name? Generic name is the name of the whole class of product. It's a very important one marker question. What is generic name? Generic name is the name of the whole class of the product. Brand name is the name of a particular class of the product. Like you want to buy a TV. So TV is a generic name. You want to buy a Sony TV. So that is a brand name. Mobile. Mobile is a generic name. You want to buy a mobile. So all the mobiles will be coming in the category of mobile. Cell phones will come in the category of mobile, but you want to buy a particular brand, Samsung, Vivo, any brand you want to buy. So that will be the brand name. Toothpaste. Toothpaste is a generic name. You want to buy Close-Up, so it will be a brand name. You want to buy Colgate, so it will be a brand name. So how the different manufacturers toothpaste are differentiated from each other with the help of brand name only. If there is no brand name, then it will be very difficult for a seller, for a manufacturer to differentiate its product with that from the others. So he will not able to convince the consumers. Imagine there are no brand names. So how the ads will be there? In TV, whenever you are watching any ad, then always there is a brand name with the product. So in that case, suppose there is no brand name, so all the shampoo companies will be selling only shampoo. Then how you will buy that shampoo of a particular company? It will be impossible rather to sell the product without brand name, because the seller or the manufacturer will not be able to differentiate. So the main function, main feature of brand is to differentiate the one manufacturer or seller's product from that of others. So brand define, I have already told you. Then brand name, brand is divided in two parts, brand name and brand mark. Brand name is that part of brand which can be spoken, like Nike, Apple, Woodland, Pepsi. And brand mark is basically a symbol or design which can't be spoken, which can be seen. Okay, with which you can identify the brand, like blue and red bowl. It means it's Pepsi, not the any other cold drink. Sign of arrow, tick. It means it's Nike. So these are the signs with which a brand is identified. So brand, brand name, brand mark, all are three important question, one marker. Brand is a combination of brand mark and brand name. Now, next is the branding. So what is branding? Whenever ing is added with any term, it becomes a process in management. So branding is a process of giving, a special name, symbol, design, or a combination to the product. Next definition, the remaining definition will remain same. Only you will start with this line, process of giving. And in brand, we were writing brand is a special name, symbol, design, term given to a product. So the rest of the definition will remain same, which you have, which I have told you about brand. Only this first line you need to add, process of giving a special name. The next is trademark, important term. So what is trademark? Whenever your brand got legal protection. Legal protection means others are not allowed to use that particular name. Other manufacturers, you have registered with that name. Brand name or brand mark got legal protection. Legal protection means you have got that particular name registered. Okay, and others are not allowed to use that particular name. So in that case, your brand name will be the trademark. So for safer side, all the major brands have got this legal protection, and that has become their trademark. So it is intangible asset. Branding, trademark is intangible asset. Basically, you cannot see or touch it. It's just a right which allows you to use a particular name or symbol for the benefit of your company. Clear? So now just read the topic from here. Product mix. Some companies are the, just a minute. All these topics are deleted by CBSE. So we are not doing all these topics, industrial product and consumer product. So this is all about branding. Brand is the identification of a product. It can be in the name, form of name, symbol, or both. Brand name, part of brand which can be spoken. Brand mark, the part of brand which can't be spoken but which can be recognized. Trademark. Trademark is the brand name or the branding which have got a legal protection. It means which is registered with your name and other people are not allowed to use that brand name.